Welcome back to my karting channel. This race was on the 16th of January. It was a GP1 race, and this was race 2 out of the 2 races. So the first race I didn't record because I didn't have enough storage, and I thought the second race will be a bit more feisty, and it was, so I'm glad I recorded this one instead. Also, sorry about my inconsistent uploading. I've been very busy. I've been doing other things that I've not been able to edit my videos to do with school and all that stuff, so I'll hopefully be doing my videos every now and again. I won't be doing them weekly because, like I said, I'm just too busy, so they will be probably maybe 2 or 3 times a month. So make sure you've got your subscribe button and your notification bell turned on so you know when I upload. I will hopefully start uploading more consistently later on in the year when I'm not as busy and I don't have school. I think this grid was a random grid and I managed to start 5th, so I managed to get quite a decent start. I get on the inside of Boba Fett here. He goes for the inside on this driver ahead in kart 52. Gets it done, bit dirty, but that's last of lap 1, turn 1 instance. I try and get the switch back, couldn't get it done, bit of oversteer there. And I'm just going to sit back now and watch and try and follow through, because I know Bobby's quite a fast driver, so if he manages to try and get a move on the driver ahead, hopefully I can get the flow through, but I lose out on time. But then I can massively gain on the straight there. He goes for the dive bomb into the hairpin, then the driver 52 tries to get the switch back, hasn't got the straight line speed, can't get it done. I then come out of nowhere, try and get the move done. He closes the door very last minute, so it's a good defending there, and I'm all over the back of him now. I'm just trying to get the move done. Into this section here, he brakes very early. I have to try and brake early, and I go side by side along the straight. We go side by side. I'm leading into turn 1, and then he goes for the move. I try and get the move. We go 3 wide, and I can't do anything there. I got squozed into the barrier. I got left no room. Now these two are squabbling, 33 and 52. He's clearly not very happy, number 33. I get dive bombed now by Johnny Pinder, and he gets incredible switch back on me, which I'm not very happy he got on me, but you know, I managed to hold it through. We go side by side. Fair play, Johnny. We had a good little battle here. He leaves the door open. I make the dive bomb and I keep it through. I go defensive onto the exit and I held the position. I was quite glad I held this position, really, because I didn't want to be losing any more positions, because after the start I've already lost 1 position and I'd only be losing another within probably the space of a lap. 33 tries to go for the move again, can't get it done, and at this point I'm just not attacking. It goes yellows and I'm trying to defend off Johnny behind. Now I've got my eye on the light, making sure it doesn't turn green when I'm not looking, making sure I've got good vision on the lights at all time. Catching up a little bit to 33. Lights go green and I've got a decent start there. 33's also got an incredible start on 20. Is that 22 or 52? 52. They both break and I get dive bombed by Johnny, so it's a bit of a revenge from earlier. I have the straight line speed, me being much lighter, and he goes for the move. I try and get the move on the outside, keep it in. We go side by side again. This is incredible racing from us both. I keep the inside, I brake, I pause on the exit, and he just gets it done. I can't do anything about that there. I try and get the outside into turn 1, but he's just got the speed and I can't make the move. So I've lost another position off the start, so not very good race for me so far, because I've gone from 5th to 7th, and yeah, I just want to try and stay in this pack of 4 here, with including me, because if Johnny was to get 33, I could then follow through, like I said earlier, with Bobby. But if I start slowing down and dropping off from these guys, that won't be able to happen. I see he goes defensive because he got defended by 33. I go for the outside. He blocks it, defends very well, and I couldn't do anything about that, so I had to just back off, meaning I've now lost on a bit of time. But the drivers ahead are battling, they're having a very, very good battle. So me and Johnny are just sitting behind watching, because they're making mistakes here and there and everywhere. And I'm just sitting back and I'm not making any moves on Johnny, because I'm thinking, if he gets them, I can get them. So I didn't want to then battle with Johnny and then lose out on time to them ahead. So yeah, I was just trying to use some strategy. 33 gets a bit of a better exit there. They go very defensive, the very driver ahead, and Johnny goes for his legendary dive bomb, makes a bit of contact, and they are side by side, clearly not very happy. I then actually give him a little bit of a bump. I get bumped from behind. I didn't take the position because I didn't want to take a pity, and out comes Ben, Mr. Ben Boyle, and who's that? That's Tom Roberts, I think. At this point, I realised my kart's not very good because I've just been swarmed by everyone in the space of one corner. And after asking some of the members who I've been racing with, such as Tom, Ben and Johnny, they've all said my kart was absolutely atrocious. So that's great news. I'm not very happy there, as you can see. I'm nodding my head, and I've just lost 2 positions in the space of a corner. So I wasn't very happy, and I'm just looking behind, seeing there's a gap. I can't remember if there was a gap. And now I'm in this train, which I can't really do anything about if I've got a poor kart, because, like I said, it's just, you can't do anything about it. And then I spin. Lewis Highland then saves me, and yeah, this just proves my night. It just summed my night up in one. I broke too much into that corner because I had to watch the train brake. I spun it, but then Lewis Highland was my angel in saviour, whatever you want to call it, and saved me from spinning. So yeah, Lewis Highland, you legend. I'll come back to the voiceover later on in the video because nothing really happens in the next couple of laps. So if you want to just watch the racing, you can watch the guys ahead battle, but I don't make any positions gained or lost. So I will come back when some more action starts to happen. So into this section here, we've got them all. They're all squabbling. Someone makes a dive bomb, which is very, very naughty, which wasn't very good. This is just all hell breaks loose. Everyone was going 3 wide, 2 wide. I go for the little move. I hit Ben. Bumper cars here, literally, because this kart in 52 is all over the shop, really. Now Ben's stuck behind them, which I think he was probably hoping to slide through, but he couldn't get through. I looked for the gap, couldn't make it. Wasn't going to make the move on Ben because I knew we can work together. Obviously, both not very happy with kart 52, defending very, very aggressively there. I let Ben go through because, obviously, if we battle, 52 will get away and I've got a poor car. So the white helmet kart goes very deep. Ben gets the move done, waves him past, and I get squoze into the barrier, and I'll let you see what happens next.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
So that was Lewis Highland. He clearly wasn't happy with the guy in the white helmet, and it didn't help me out either. I got squozed into a barrier. For some reason my kart went into reverse. I'm not sure why. I didn't do it, so I'm not sure how and why that happened, but it did, and I managed to get going again. But yeah, that sums up my day pretty much to a T, because I had a crap kart. I got overtaken by 2 people in one corner, overtaken by everyone, and then that was just like the cork on the bottle. Lights go green. I'm well behind by now, and I was just thinking, now what can I do? I was just going to go for fast laps because I wasn't in for the race anymore. I wasn't in for the night win, so I was just working hard to try and chip away at my lap times and try and maybe get a new lap record. But with it being winter, that probably isn't going to happen. So, and it didn't happen. So yeah, I didn't think it would happen, but you'll actually see Lewis Highland drop back later on in the race. He's the one in the black and yellow suit. He'll drop back later on in the race to give us a little bit of a battle, and he gives me the position back because he absolutely RKO'd that guy into the barrier. So yeah, that was a bit of fun, that battling, and yeah, I just tried to make the rest of the night fun and not anything like competitive because there was no need, and yeah, there wasn't a point. So I'll come back when Lewis Highland drops back and gives me a little battle. As you can see now, Lewis Highland has now dropped back, so we can have now a few little battles towards the end of the race, just to make a bit of fun out of it. So he brakes, I brake, and just try and get the better braking. And I'm much lighter than Lewis, so I'm trying to get the straight line speed on him as well in this crap kart. So I'm just chipping away the times, looking at the times on my iPad here. I was setting 50s for very high 49, I think 49.9 something. Lewis was hitting, to be fair, he was hitting 50.8s, 49.8, so he was still pretty much matching my lap times. And he goes defensive through there. I then try and get the speed on him, I do, and he cuts across, and this is just the start of the battles. So into the combat kart section, he goes a bit wide, I get the speed, I brake early, he goes deep, I then switch back, and that's quite a nice move, I think. And I look back, see where he is, and yeah, that was quite fun. And he goes for the dive bomb out of nowhere, nearly killed me, I didn't see him coming, gives me a little hello, and yeah, I went for the corner, and then all of a sudden he was just there, gives me a few love taps there, gets his way past, and he just, uses human DRS and just flies to pass me on the ramp. And that shows how bad my kart was, to be fair. I managed to give him a little tap there, because he gave me a few taps, so I thought, you give some, you get some. I tried to get some switchbacks, he goes defensive. Again, switchback, he goes very wide, clips the barrier, and then defends it off, to be fair to him. Can I repeat last lap? No, I can't. I couldn't get the exit speed, and he had the upper speed on me, and you can see him leaning there into the barrier there. It was very funny. And he goes defensive, I go on the outside, try and cut back in on him. Again, I've not got the speed or the grip. I give him a few taps, give a bit of revenge from earlier. I try and follow through from what he did the other lap. It didn't work. Whatever he was doing wasn't working for me. Not sure what he's doing in his kart there, he's just having a bit of fun. Clips the barriers, quite a nice corner from him, goes wide, and I'm all of a sudden there. We go side by side, I get the move done. He wasn't going to do the WWE move on me, and I get through. So yeah, that was lots of fun. I look back, see where he is, and he's lost a bit of time now, so I just thought, get my head down, try and get a few quick laps in, and this is actually where I get my fastest lap of the race. Which was pretty much out of the blue, really, because my fastest lap up to this point was a 49.74, and this lap here, he went for another kill there. He tries to grab my kart, and I'm like, no, you're not getting it. So the next lap is actually my fastest lap of the race, 49.390, and yeah, looking at my laps and looking at this video back, this kart shouldn't have got that lap time. I'm not sure how I got the lap time out of it, but I did, so I'm proud of that. So it's this lap here from now, so I'll let you watch it. So that was my lap of a 49.390. So yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting laps that quick after being in the kart. But, you know, you can take positives from the race. There's been quite a few negatives, but that's one big positive I can take away from it. So yeah, nothing really happens from now till the end of the race, so I will let you enjoy the rest of the video. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. There's another murder attempt on me from Lewis Highland himself. and I'm like, go get the guy ahead, because I thought I can do this. I can feel my speed picking up a bit, and I could see the guy head dropping back, and you'll be able to see by the end of the race he's actually not that far away. So yeah, I just tried to get my head down, and yeah, so yeah, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.
I'm dead. Hey, that kid is so bad. That's why I took him out. Hey, Lewis, he was so annoying.
You got another camera?
Oh yeah. Lewis, too right, I got it on the camera. He then put me in a wall.
Really?
Yeah, because he reversed back and then just put me in a wall. So yeah.
Pissed me off. I had a flat tyre so I had to pit. Yeah, fully flat.
It's hard with indoors, isn't it? I miss those shit, I want to break a bit later, but...
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
Their first Premier League win since November after a 2-0 victory over Ipswich. Head-to-head battle Christian Ipswich.
I want to show you that stuff.
Fingers.
You get an update, Quick. What are you going to get when you get home?